the train and I'm looking pretty good today, so I'm gonna make a video. Sorry, I've got a bit of a flu. Today, I kind of look like the Joker. Today, I want to talk about the racialization of Islam. Now, you can't really see it because my camera washes everybody out, but I have olive skin because I'm Middle Eastern. And last week, I was wearing my headscarf. I was wearing my scarf around my head because it had been raining. And then when I walked into class, some guy said, "Ooh, I hope you don't blow up the classroom." I think it's interesting that Islam is associated with a race. It is associated with people with brown skin and olive skin. It's really weird, considering that it's a religion. It's not really something that, even though it might have originated in certain countries.
If you're leaving the train at Cockle Creek, you must travel in the rear 4 carriages.
Thank you, lady. The media, I think, has got a lot to do with it, because it doesn't really report on people of the Islamic faith.
Stop at Cockle Creek.
This bitch keeps interrupting me. It doesn't really report on people of the Islamic faith that aren't Arab or Pakistani or any of the countries that are sort of really associated with Islam. There are plenty of Muslims that aren't from these countries, and the fact that even people of other religions like Sikhs, any religion that sort of looks like they could be Muslim, are considered Muslim and experience this.
Cockle Creek.
I swear to God, this bitch. They experience Islamophobia, and even me, who's not fully Middle Eastern, has experienced it just when I decided to wear my scarf over my head because it's raining. And I think that's ridiculous. I'm just tired of racism in Australia and Islamophobia. Australia is such an Islamophobic country, you know. Don't make assumptions. Like, even though I am Middle Eastern, I am not a Muslim. And equally, I've met people who are not Middle Eastern or Pakistani or Indonesian or any of the countries people usually associate with. My name is Mariana Salim. People like often ask me like, "Oh, are you Muslim or are you Islamic?" Just because my name is Arabic, and I just, even though you might not be Muslim, a lot of Arab people and Pakistani people still experience racism associated with Islam, which they shouldn't be anyway, because like racism is a shit thing. Islam is becoming racialized to the point where people of Islamic faith experience institutional racism on the same level that other marginalized groups do, and which is crazy because it's actually one of the biggest religions on the planet. So people are always like, "Oh, Islam isn't a race," but it is discriminated against in the same way a race would be. So yeah, this whole concept is very interesting. I'm trying to learn more about it, so like, comment if you want to teach me something. Let's just stop being assholes. That's a good way of concluding.
This train will stop at Turalba.
I'm gonna stop this video now because this bitch keeps interrupting me. Anyway, that was my interesting thing of the day. Bye. The station, which looks really artsy when you film it like this. Whee! Decided on a whim to document my Orimba journey, just because, why not? It's a nice place. I like to come here every week. So yeah, let's go. I'm gonna climb up all those stairs so I can show you the view. We're at the top, overlooking Orimba. Orimba's like a big forest, but it's like supposedly on the coast, though I don't know where the water is. Up, I call it the troll bridge because it literally looks like that. Sorry, you can hear me sniffling, but I have like hay fever or the flu or something. See, look. So beautiful. Arimba is so beautiful. I wish I didn't have this phobia of the sun that made me want to like run inside right now. But it's really pretty. Look, you can see my shadow. And I'm sure under here there's a troll. And there's a nice big tree. And here is the ugly car park. The tree is so foresty. And then, you know, there's ugly car park. I only got like 10 minutes before my class starts. But I hate this class because like it's a poetry class and there's a woman in my class. She's like substantially older than myself and like in her late 30s, and poetry is clearly her outlet for the things that she tries to deal with, which I know it is for a lot of people, but you know, in the kind of mental state that I'm in at the moment, it's hard to go to class every week and listen to her poems about old people dying alone and, you know, people being unloved and running away and sexually assaulted and all this stuff, you know. It's just like, why can't I have nice things? Anyway. Please, before you cross the road. It's like pretty with all these trees everywhere. I'll show you how meta they are here in Arimba. Like, not Nathan Drake playing Crash Bandicoot in Uncharted 4 level meta, but they're pretty meta. I'm going to show you. Ready? Ooh, so meta, so meta. Shade! Oh, check this out, okay? This is actually really cool. This big tree got uprooted in the floods literally a year ago, and it's like, look, all the roots are there and stuff, birdie on top of the stump, and they still haven't cleaned it up, so I can't even get around the other side of it. Look, you can kind of see it through there. See, Arimba has all these little cute fairy bridges that like have all this moss on them. Like, look, ooh, like look at all this moss and these little like grottos. I always hate that word because it just sounds like grotty. Oh look, there's a birdie in there living his life. Oh, so cute. So magic. Australia, that's really annoying, but also nice, I guess, if you're not from here, is that it's warm all the time, even when it's supposedly cold. You know, like, it's nearly the end of May and we are still having 27 degrees Celsius days, and that might sound nice if you live in a place where it's always cold, but it gets to a point where you just don't want to be sweaty anymore, and it's just really annoying. Especially, you know, when you've got a phobia of the sun, like myself. It just gets exhausting. Honestly, like, what is Mars training? Like, sounds like my kind of class too. I love how all those trees are hella green, and then there's just that sort of fiery red one, you know, succumbing to autumn in the middle, and then it sort of goes back out like a nice gradient into that more yellowy one. How romantically metaphorical is it that there is this one rose here and there are like no others? Should I like touch it and become the beast or something? I don't know. I might write a poem about it in my next class, who cares? Ooh. See, like, my poetry class is like up this dark sort of foresty hill here. Like, really? Like, could this be any more like, ugh. Ooh. Spooky. So cool here. It's like a secret, like shady. I just have this new appreciation for the shade since I started fearing the sun. Like, haha, you're trapped behind the tree. Like the way light just sort of breaks through everywhere. Yay! So class just finished. So now I'm walking to the train, back to the train station, and the UV index is like 2. So I am feeling great because I can be outside and not be scared that the sun's gonna eat me. Look, the light's really pretty over here. Ready? Isn't it pretty? Wow. Okay. But yeah, my class was good, I suppose. Much as a poetry class where you can barely hear the tutor goes. Because I travel, like where I live is an hour and a half from where this class is. And basically I go here to get me out of the house. I don't know why I come. I guess because there's a girl in the class that I kind of have a crush on and I like being around her. So yeah, oh, the light's really pretty. Actually, I'm going to turn the camera around. Look how pretty this light is. La 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 la. Pretty, pretty light. Pretty, pretty light. Check it out, it's a turkey. Living his life. What a champ. I'm trying to do this thing where I talk to like one stranger every day because it helps me not to be so internally demonic. Like it helps me get perspective. Talking to others just about normal stuff like class just helps, like you sort of keep level with the universe, I guess is the best way to put it. So I try and do that, like just while I'm walking, like try and just say hi to someone, ask them how they're going, where they're going, why they're going there. It's actually cool kind of answers you get. I'm not really that extroverted, but I try and make the effort to compliment like at least 2 strangers every day. Because you never know what kind of battles people are fighting and it might just make their day if you say something nice. I kind of just realised that this is possibly the last time I'll be at this campus, which kind of makes me sad because I like this campus. Oh look, we're over the ferry bridge again. Ignore the graffiti, I didn't realise that was there before. But I really like this campus, I like coming here. Sometimes I like doing something that has nothing to do with the people I know, because it feels more like I'm doing it for myself. Like, but if you have a class with a friend, like, it feels like you're doing it for them. I don't know if that makes sense, but I kind of take a class out here if I can, even though it's a sort of it can be a bit bothersome, like coming the 2 hours, but it feels more independent. I don't know if that's the way to put it. Anyway.